In case of medical method of abortion, we can introduce IUCD around day 15 of the medical method of abortion. But again here we should make sure that abortion process is complete and there is no evidence of infection. We should rule out any retained products of conception, and then after 15 days of the medical abortion, IUCD can be introduced. Now talking about the post-delivery or postpartum. After the vaginal delivery, we can do the insertion of the IUCD within 10 minutes of the delivery of the placenta. The second point is actually you can introduce IUCD within 48 hours of the vaginal delivery. Then during cesarean delivery, after the removal of the placenta and before the closure of uterine incision, we can put the IUCD. This is an intracaesarean introduction of IUCD. So the first is within 10 minutes of post-placental delivery, secondly within 48 hours of the vaginal delivery, and thirdly in the caesarean section before closure and after removal of the placenta. Now what are the advantages of this post-placental IUCD or postpartum IUCD? Advantage is very convenient. It saves time and saves additional visits for the mother. And that time the mother and the family is highly motivated and they are looking for a reliable birth spacing method, and IUCD fits the bill, and you can insert the IUCD post-placental. Also, there is a lower risk of uterine perforation compared to interval IUCD because uterine walls are thick at the time of post-delivery. And there is reduced perception of initial side effects, because initial side effects like bleeding or cramps, they are very less, because anyway the patient will be having the lochia rubra, so she is not much bothered about this bleeding. Some other advantage is that there is reduced chance of heavy bleeding, especially women who are exclusively breastfeeding, because they will be having lactational amenorrhea. So there is less chance of increased bleeding, which is a common side effect of the IUCDs, that there may be increased amount or increased duration of bleeding when we introduce introduction of the IUCD. So that is taken care of because of the lactational amenorrhea. And also there is no effect on the quality of breast milk, so we can safely put PP-IUCD. And one advantage of course is that before she is discharged from the hospital, already the contraception method has been taken care of. She has effective method of contraception and she doesn't have to worry about contraception in her post-delivery period, because sometimes they do conceive in lactational amenorrhea and they do not realize that they are pregnant. So such situations are avoided. What is the advantage for the service provider or the person who is introducing IUCD? It could be a doctor or it could be a trained person in the PHCs. The person definitely knows that the woman is not pregnant, so that part is taken care of, that you have to be certain that the woman is not pregnant. Then it saves time as it is performed on the same delivery table for post-placental or intracaesarean insertion. Then additional evaluation and separate clinical procedures is not required, which is otherwise required. Then there is need for minimal additional instruments, supplies and equipment. You keep the IUCD ready and immediately after delivery it can be introduced. So you don't need an additional instruments, and does not require a separate space. It reduces overcrowding in the outpatient facilities. So the number of patient burden is reduced. Now, counseling is very important for the woman to be prepared and accept the IUCD as a contraceptive method. So when do we counsel the woman for the IUCD? Any visit for any health facility, we can counsel the woman in a reproductive age group. We can talk with her and find out her needs of contraception, and we can counsel her regarding IUCD. Whenever the ASHA workers are visiting homes, in their home visit, they can explain about the contraception and IUCDs and make them aware of the availability of the contraceptive methods and who is eligible for it and when they can get it introduced, when can they get it inserted. Then when the woman comes for an antenatal visit, that's a good time to counsel her regarding contraception method, whether she wants a temporary or whether she wants permanent method, and give her a choice and make her aware of the contraception methods, IUCD included. Also, when patient comes for labor, delivery, at the time of admission, you can talk and counsel her about this IUCD, PP-IUCD, or in early labor also we can talk to the patient and the patient's husband, because generally husbands are available at that time. Otherwise the woman always says, I have to ask husband, she has to ask, you need a consent of husband, she needs a consent of husband. So you can talk with the husband at the time of early labor. At the time of admission for elective cesarean section also you can talk with the couple and discuss about their need for contraception and tell them the availability of IUCD as a intracesarean insertion. And after a vaginal delivery, within 48 hours we can introduce IUCD, so we can counsel her after delivery also within 48 hours, and if she is willing, we can give her we can treat her with IUCD insertion. Similarly, patients who are for abortion, sometimes they come for abortion, MTPs, or sometimes they are requiring medical MTP for some disorders of the baby, malformations. Then at that time also we can counsel them in the consulting room if they need an IUCD. Or when they are taken for abortion, before abortion we can talk with them, counsel them, or even after abortion we can counsel, because up to 12 days after abortion IUCDs can be inserted. So we have to sensitize the woman regarding the availability of IUCD as a contraceptive method, the timing of insertion. We should educate the woman, and then if she needs, if she accepts, then you can arrange for that and you can introduce the IUCD for her at the appropriate time. So this appropriate time, again, interval within 10 days of postmenstrual generally. If it is previous IUCD exchange, then immediately after removal of the previous IUCD. Then post-abortal within 12 days, immediately after abortion, if you are sure of the completion of the abortion and there is no retained products of conception, then you can immediately introduce immediately after abortion. There should be no infection also. Postpartum within 48 hours of vaginal delivery, or it can be post-placental immediately within 10 minutes of the placenta delivery in vaginal delivery, and after the in cesarean section, after the delivery of the placenta before the uterine closure, insertion of IUCD can be done. So insertion. What is this common copper T? It is a copper bearing intrauterine contraceptive device, popularly known as IUCD. It is a small flexible plastic frame of different shape, could be T, could be 7, or could be vertical stem with the fins. It contains a coiled copper impregnated with barium sulfate. It is inserted in the uterus by a trained service provider after proper screening. Method of insertion.